What's up, buddy? Well, thanks for sending the video, and I will give you and tell you what I believe it's what I will work on your golf swing. I don't believe on like quick fixes, and what I see mainly, I mean, in your case, is that there's a lot of face rotation throughout the impact, close to the impact, which it makes very difficult to have a good control over the starting line, and most of all to be able to hit the shot shape that you want to see. I mean, you can probably eventually hit a few fades here and there throughout through a few holes, but eventually you might have those ones to the left. And the way I explain it is that when I teach, I try to see a golf swing that is less time independent. And a lot of when I talk about time independent, has to do with how the face plays throughout the golf swing. And I don't talk about open face or shut face, but I like to see a strong face that allows for the body to turn, to be a less manipulation of the hands, and that way become less time independent. So if we go through your backswing, there's quite a lot of good things. And first of all, I would like to draw a few lines here and there and show you how, for me, it's very important to see some kind of the difference between what happens in the backswing and in the downswing. I like to see like a steeper shaft on the backswing. If I draw an extension of the shaft, I like to see it fall somewhere within the ball line, preferable. And in the downswing, in the same, when the left arm is parallel to the ground, I like to see that line to fall outside the ball. So this is Sander on the right. As you can see, he's got a little bit more depth than you do, and a lot of things that you're gonna see throughout the golf swing that might seem different. The wrist conditions, I mean, you don't really need to look at that because a lot comes from difference in the grips. I mean, we gotta understand that Sander has a pretty weak grip, and I think you got a pretty neutral grip, but I'm not really 100% able to see from this angle. But as you see, Sander's shaft points somewhere inside the ball. From there, he gets to the top. That face is in pretty good and strong position. And the main thing that I will work on your golf swing, other than that, all the things that I've been talking about, has to do with what happens in transition, what your arms do. I'm gonna draw a circle because this is the most important part, and I want you to see how his elbows kind of work together, and the trail arm starts to go into what we call external rotation. So once he gets to what we call P5, which is the lead arm parallel to the ground, as I mentioned before, his shaft is pointing somewhere outside the ball line, right? But I want you to keep looking at those two arms and how they work together, and how the right arm is in external position. In your case, once you get to the top, right, that trail arm is in what we'll call external position. The club face is in a pretty weak position. In according to my preferences. And from there, look at how your right arm stays in internal rotation, getting those two elbows to start kind of separating from each other, right? And the shaft, if anything, it's in the same spot that it was on the downswing. So that's the main thing that I see, and why you don't have any how do I say, consistency on your ball flight, and that's the main reason why you have hard times, or hitting those those poor shots. I'm gonna take away all these lines and circles, And I want you to notice how your right arm, which is in internal position and rotation, it starts to strengthen. The face is wide open and your arm has to, throw, and your body stops turning. You see how much of that rotation there is in the face? If you look at Sander, his trail arm keeps working external. He's turning, right? And you can see by the time he gets an impact, the trail arm has more of a bent position, which is way different than yours, that is straight. And that's what, at the end of the day, create all that face stability that we see in the top players. Also, obviously, if we draw a line from the posture and we draw a line from your posture, we can see how your pelvis moves towards the ball. It stops rotating, it starts moving towards the ball in an effort to control the low point. In his case, because of all he does, he's able to retain his butt against that line that we draw in posture. But all of this is just consequences of you using your your athleticism to make good decent contact and have some kind of constant ball flight. But overall, Bucci, what I will do is work on your backswing, try to control the face, get that right arm to work on the backswing and more external rotation, getting that shaft to be more vertical on the backswing, and from there, starting to just keeping the condition of that trail arm that you create in the backswing. If I have to, give a quick way how to work it, I would like to use that ball that players use in their forearms, like the Tour Striker ball or any of those, and that for you to feel like your elbows work together throughout the golf swing will help you a lot. Well, Bucci, I will see you on the course and we'll talk later. Thanks.